Welcome back to Syed Gaming, everybody, for another career mode episode. Today in episode 7 we are moving on to the 50 over and the T20 match. So we've got a 50 over match against Enfield, and then we will have a T20 match against Barnet. So without any further delays, let's get straight into this one. Right, here we are at the Enfield exhibition ground for this 50 over match between Enfield against Uxbridge. Now, I think Enfield is the team that we played recently in the T20s, where they beat us by, I think it was 10 wickets or something. So we're looking to get one over these guys. 50 over match, we should have a good chance. Right, today's conditions, it's a grassy, very soft wicket, 85% chance of rain. So could this be our first match that gets affected by the rain? Will it get rained off, or we will reduce overs? Not really sure, but good to have the coloured kits back. Yeah, it's nice to always see the coloured kits after the 3-day match. Right, let's join the captains for the toss here and see what happens. Enfield have won the toss, and what they're going to be doing on this very soft grassy pitch. Enfield, what are you going to do? Surely you're going to have a bowl, right? Yep, as expected, Enfield have chosen to bowl. Right, here we go, coming out to about 7 matches, average of 55. We're coming in at 72 for 2. Run rate is 6.17 and only 2 balls left of this over as we come in here, and we're gone. Oh my goodness, what have I done there? I have no idea. That is ridiculous. What have I done? I did not go on the back foot. Apologies. We've come in and we've gone in a blink of an eye, and that's the end of that. So our first duck, our first golden duck, and we've blown it. Right, here we go, guys. We're coming into bowl now. I am still not sure what the hell happened on that delivery, but yeah, we faced one delivery. What the hell? So the episode is off to a terrible start, and actually, as I said that, a weird episode. We've picked up a wicket on our first delivery. So wow, contrast: batting first ball out, bowling first ball wicket. What is going on here? But we picked up a wicket. Right, second ball of our first over coming up. A really weird episode. Anyway, we started off with a wicket, guys. So the informed batsman has gone for 43. We've come in and broken up the partnership. But yeah, couldn't even get anything said before this. So much has happened already in this episode. Right, so welcome back, everybody. Not a great start for ourselves with the batting, but we've made a little bit up for it through our bowling. We picked up a wicket on the first delivery. Really was hoping that we would make a nice big innings coming off the back of our 91 not out match winning performance. If you haven't had a look at that, then it's an edge and it's just dropped short. So yeah, if you haven't had a look at that, do check it out in the last episode as we guided the team home to a crucial victory. But Enfield 3 for 84 here. We've started really well. We picked up a wicket in our first over, and wow, another play in a miss. So we're bowling well here. Early release on the bowling, but still causing them trouble. Right, here we go. Last ball of the over coming up. Can we finish strong? Only one off it so far. And he's got an edge on that. I shouldn't have appealed. He's got an edge on that. But yeah, end of the over, 84 for 3. Right, here we go. Start the second over. So already in this episode, I guess there's going to be a lot more bowling than I normally put in my episodes, guys. That's a wide delivery. What are you doing? Come on. Get your line and length back, mate. Yep, as expected. So I think, yeah, there's going to be a lot more bowling in this. Normally I like to put as much batting in the episodes as possible. I mean, previously people have said that they actually prefer watching batting a lot more than bowling, but we haven't had any batting in this match, so I can't put anything in there. So there'll be a lot more bowling, I guess, in this match. And if we can, we've started well, if we can pick up some more wickets, then that'll be fantastic. And then we've got T20 as well after this. Not sure how many balls we're going to get to face in the T20. That's a lovely ball. Jags back into him. But yeah, hoping to make some runs. I was still surprised, to be honest, what the hell happened in that batting innings. I mean, it was a straight enough delivery, and for some reason a player went on the back foot, and middle stump, off stump, I think all stumps were flying out of the ground there. So not a pretty sight for ourselves, but anyway, we won't discuss it anymore. These things happen, and we're just going to focus on our bowling now. Right, 3 deliveries to come. 93 for 3 Enfield here. Let's go for the in-swinger here. Gates is on strike. He's 2 of 7, so he's still not a set batsman, so we would like to get rid of him as quickly as possible. That's a nice shot. Plays it out to the man in deep. Should only be a single here, so that's good fielding on our parts, restricting him to the singles. And yeah, let's try and pick up some wickets here. So can we go for, let's try this one. Let's try the short ball off cutter here and see if we can get an edge through to the keeper. He's cut it down towards third man, so Didn't pick up the leading edge there, but again, we just need to keep working hard on our bowling. Yeah, bowling has been a bit of a struggle for us. We do pick up the 1 wicket or 2 wickets in every match here and there, but haven't had a really dominating 3, 4 or 5 for bowling spell. So would be nice if we can get it here. And that's the last ball of the over, again driven down to the man in the deep, and that'll put Enfield onto 96 for 3. Right, last ball of a third over coming up. 11 for 1 are our figures. Can we finish strong here? Yes, we can. And another dot ball, 108 for 3. Right, 115 for 3. Target of 253. Going into our fourth over now here. Oh, that one moves away. I was thinking it might now. It's not going to take us off stump off, but it's good to see some movement off the deck line. Let's try that one again. Can we get some seam movement here? Let's see if we can change the seam angle up. We need to do something. I want to pick up a second wicket here. There's no point in these guys just sitting there. Oh, lovely delivery. Cut him up right through the middle. He went to play on the leg side. Takes a fat edge. Maybe you should put a slip in there. I'm not sure if that would have carried, but yeah, good signs. Right, here we go. Coming into gates now. Got the field changed a little bit. Hopefully here. Can we? Oh, it's in the air. Just there's a man there. Thank God I left him out there. I was going to actually remove him. Doesn't matter. He's going to run over for 4 runs. Terrible delivery. Right, last ball of the fourth over coming up. Going for the Yorker here. Can this Yorker just go straight through him? No, it can't. It's a full tossish delivery. Dot ball, end of the over. Right, here we go. Coming back in for our second spell. 4 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 17. Economy of 4.3 now. 210 for 5 Enfield. The target is 253. So yeah, it's looking like another defeat to these guys, unfortunately. Fully have to take the blame for that one. Did not contribute at all with the bat. As a top order batsman, you've got to be making more than a golden duck, but it happens anyway. So we picked up the 1 wicket, still in search for our second wicket, and I think that's a rain delay as Holmes and Marsh walk off. Right, so the rain has stopped, guys. We're back back under the way with the action. That was our first. So they need 10 from 47 deliveries. Okay, so that was our first rain delay, and the match has been adjusted. They only need 10 runs now from 47 deliveries. This is going to be a victory for Enfield as he puts his bat out there to dry. Nothing there. Doesn't pick up an edge. Interesting. It's good that they've added this rain stoppage. Not good for us because we didn't want it in this match. We wanted to keep bowling the full length of our overs, see if we could have picked up those 5 wickets. We haven't been able to do that. Our bowling hasn't been great, but yeah, need to probably get back into the nets and practice some bowling. Right, in swinging Yorker coming up. Can we get some movement here? I'm going to go up for that one. Don't think that's out. It was coming back in. Yeah, didn't do enough. Did not do enough, but yeah, had to ask the question. Umpire's probably thinking that was miles outside off stump. I guess you guys are probably also thinking, why did he appeal for that? But yeah, it looked a lot closer. Oh, there's an edge again, and it flies through the slip cordon. Probably have dropped short anyway. Man on the boundary stops it from being 4 runs. So 1 more delivery to go. Only 1 run off the over so far. I don't know what our bowler was picking up there. An imaginary ball by the looks of it. Gonna go for the short ball off cut to see if this pitch has got anything in it. It has been raining, so maybe it will just hold. Yep, it does hold. It does take an edge. And it runs away for 4. 5 runs coming off the over. 215 for 5. Surprise, surprise, and it's a miracle that's happened. Uxbridge have won by 211 runs under the Duckworth-Lewis method. I don't know how that's happened. Enfield needed 5 of like 30 odd deliveries at the end of our last over. And yeah, there was a rain delay, and next thing I know, Uxbridge have won by 211 runs. So we'll take it. I'm not sure how that's happened, but we're going to take it. No point in running through the individual stats. There was nothing to talk about apart from the 1 wicket. So let's just go straight into our T20. Right, guys, so our next match is against Barnet, which is a T20, but we've already played that game. So let me show you what the outcome was, and then I'll explain to you exactly what's happened. So 164 for 4 Uxbridge in their 20 overs. Barnet chasing it down with 4 deliveries to go, so they got the victory by 6 wickets. We made only 7 runs with the bat to continue our miserable form in this episode. And then when it came to the bowling, 3 overs, 1 wicket, which is a completely fluky wicket, by the way, for 11 runs. Now, the reason this match, guys, didn't record was at the end of the last game when we finished, and weirdly enough, won by Duckworth-Lewis, and I even mentioned that it's strange how we won by Duckworth-Lewis. The game crashed. And the recording stopped. I started to record again. I then went back into the game. and for some reason it wouldn't let us come out of the 50 over game we were playing. It just kept giving me different scenarios every single time. Sometimes saying we won by 201 runs, sometimes saying we won by 250 runs, and so forth. And I had to keep going back out, going back in, and I don't know what was going on, but there's definitely something wrong with the game. Finally, we got out of it. We got into our T20 match, played that game, which I thought was being recorded, only to find out during editing that no, it wasn't being recorded, because when the game crashed, that impacted the recording. So unfortunately, we lost the footage for the T20 game. It is so frustrating, guys. I can't even explain to you when you're trying to, you know, do a YouTube series, try to get the momentum going, getting everybody, all of you guys are watching, you obviously want to see how we progress game by game, and then when for some silly reason like this, with a bug in the game, you lose an entire footage of a match, it is really frustrating, but there's nothing I can do about that, so only apologize to you guys. I thought what we'll do is we'll run through some stats quickly. I was going to start the 3-day match, but I thought I'd leave that for the next episode, because I don't want to lose any footage of a 3-day match, because those are the ones where we seem to be playing really well. So we'll start a 3-day match in the next episode. But in the 3-day competition, we're doing okay. We're sitting third at the moment. Two matches played, 1 victory, so we're doing okay in that format. We're leading the stats here in the 3-day format. 3 matches, 6 innings, 1 not out, 356 runs with an average of 71 and a highest of 91 not out, which was in our last episode. So doing really well in the 3-day format. And then if you look at the 50 over table, we are actually sitting top. Now, we shouldn't be sitting top, because Enfield should have won that last 50 over match, but because of all the Duckworth-Lewis bugs and everything, we somehow managed to get victory. So we're sitting at the top in the 50 over format, and ourselves were going to be way down because we weren't doing too well in this format anyway. I didn't think we were going to be this far down, but there we are. 3 matches, 3 innings, 56 runs, average of only 18, and our highest score is 28, which yeah, that definitely needs to be improved. I don't think we're going to make the 50 over finals unless our form dramatically improves. And then in the T20, we are sitting second from bottom. We've had 2 defeats, and yeah, it's not looking good. And in terms of our batting form in the T20, again, it's going to be similar to our 1-day form. There we go. 3 matches, 39 runs, and an average of only 19.50. So it's really our 3-day format that's actually keeping us going. And if we look at our, I'm just going to see if we can have a look at our, how do we have a look at our selection chances here? Not sure. Let's get out of this one. Can we change this? Can we look in here? Here we go. Statistics, selection chances. Let's have a quick look. And yeah, no chance at the moment. It is still early on, so we're roughly about just under halfway in this first season. Our next match is going to be against Enfield, which is going to be a 3-day club match, so I'm looking to get some revenge over these guys and come out with a victory. But yeah, I just want to apologize for the lack of the recording, guys. And it is a new game. We have had 5 patches in this game. I don't want to sound like I'm really bashing the game. It is a really good cricket game. I do enjoy playing it. I'm recording a YouTube series on it, for God's sake, so I do enjoy playing it. But it is a little bit disappointing that a brand new game that's been, what, a year and a half or whatever in the making is released and has got so many little bugs and issues. But in fairness to Big Ant, they are releasing patches on a regular basis. They are listening to what the community feedback is going through to them, and they are updating stuff. So give it some time. There's going to be some teething problems, I guess, along the way, but sooner or later we should have a complete game without any issues, and we can enjoy the rest of the series. As like I said, we're looking to break into the England international team here, so it's going to be a fairly long series, and these initial problems should hopefully be put behind us very soon. But once again, guys, not a lot to shout out about in this episode, but if you enjoyed the episode, do smash that like button. If you're new around here, please do subscribe. Really helps the channel grow. And as always, guys, until the next time, look after yourselves and catch up soon.